off of a grand final last weekend, one that unfortunately for them didn't show much promise, barring a game on Anubis versus Spirit, right? Being able to take Anubis off Spirit, no easy feat. We'll have to tap into that potential here and now as well. Dual Berettas from Elish hit the ground. It is an entry from Wicadia as he looks for second servings. The FaZe Clan going to keep their heads down and allow for the retake to attempt to come through. It's going to be a long road for Frozen to get those dual Berettas into the back line. He opts not to go A main, but looks to join forces. So we'll have two players heaven who are boosting next to an enemy. And then that pinch from Bricks comes out. Brokey taps two away. Wicadia a little late activation. Rain finds the heaven frag. It's a retake for FaZe to start the day.
Woo, a little lucky there for Brokey that Wicadia doesn't push through the smoke earlier.
You know, like Majors hit B 12 times in a row and then switch
A. We talk
A.
about Snax's repetitive calls. Eternal Fire do that a ton too. They just make it look better.
Right.
It's flirting versus harassment sometimes, but Eternal Fire, they know how to hit the same site over and over again in one half.
They're going to try to take it down through camera. That's a beauty of a flash out of Wicadia. Remember that full belt of util he had? Brokey attack from three sides. Ooh, boy. Cutting through that one like butter. We've got the smoke behind A main. Wicadia versus Elish on smoke. MP9 gets bested. Ooh, and he doubles down. Okay, Wicadia, that's not just a supportive round out of him, but then just ensuring that the flank can't come through bodes well. Eternal Fire forced by right back, and it is FaZe leaving a little space out in middle. They get tripped up by it.
Drink Canadian beer.
Yeah, okay. This is a bomb, dude. This is the bomb over here. Ooh, don't get weird, FaZe. You know, you don't have to get weird. I know you like it, though. Ooh, I know you like it. Kerrigan, that Xantera is down. Rain team kills. Oops. Thanks, Rops.
Wait a second, the bomb actually did get dropped.
There we go. Major here on cleanup duty, those last three players. Just really letting them get past the corners where those USPs can actually duel from. He gets three of them in the pit. And that's FaZe just kind of feeling out a perimeter. Going for a cheeky two-player peek, seeing what's up, what's good. What's nice is this walkout middle, I think. We've already seen Eternal Fire clamp down into the A bomb site thanks to this same position and utility from Wicadia. So this is going to be a run back. This is where the force buy worked. It's the exact same strategy. 3 down from camera. And look, it works again. Wicadia finds the flash assist on Brokey. Slightly different positions for FaZe this time around, but it is going to end up in the same result by the looks of things, because that save's being contemplated quickly.
We got a real read-based game plan here for FaZe, where they're expecting the extremity hits that you sometimes see out of Eternal Fire, but at the moment, this game, Eternal Fire are totally exploiting mid. For some reason, the recent Anubis games, besides this one, there hasn't been a lot of mid plays or splits.
Smokes inside of Dark to keep them back, but Eternal Fire have changed it up at the right time.
Worst case situation is Kerrigan has to smoke himself out of a molly, and his teammates aren't actually close enough.
Oh, he throws it down in front of them. Oh, it gets away from him.
They lost camera already.
Major fast entry with that smoke on camera. Dude, this is the right call at the right time before FaZe. You can see FaZe trying to adapt on the fly, even off of the Neo pause. And a leash kill that could keep them back in this if they really want to take the chance, but
they got to rotate around through CT spawn if they want a chance of getting into this, but they're not organizing quickly enough.
Still worried about the mid flank.
I don't even know if they're...
I've got a kid on a leash.
Okay, 3 up in camera. Grenades are not totally there for Eternal Fire.
It's winnable, but you know it's going to still be ran with a risk. That opposite's back on Fountain into the peak on camera. That's a leash down. Do they save? They cut their losses. Let this go. 3 to stand for FaZe Clan. Eternal Fire, so far in this matchup, are 2 steps ahead.
100%. And yeah, it's another round. They condition them into believing now, okay, you're a little bit late to the game plan of, well, we're going to go mid on these splits. Now FaZe overcorrect, and they try to put 2 in middle to stop them from doing the splits, and then suddenly it's just a full A hit.
Brokey's off.
One thing that's changed obviously for FaZe is they had Rops playing A, and Rops is extremely good at pushing baskets by himself. I mean, sometimes with Brokey's support and everything.
Kind of waiting for a sign from FaZe that this Anubis map is even going to get competitive.
I mean, you know what Madger's thinking. We're going to go late to A this time, but we'll see if they actually commit to it.
They're walking up hold back here.
Yeah, they're walking up E-box now. And that double push, that reveals 2 positions. Now they can speed up towards E-box.
Nice fight from Rain. Catches Joda along the wall.
Oh,
He's going to
nice.
catch one into Dark. Misses his second shot. CT's on the fallback, but Magic gets a second kill. Then they both activate. Wakadia, huge moment. Catches both with headshots. Reopens the A site. That bomb's already inbound, and Watson can play it safe out from Ruggs.
That's time.
He's going to dodge the CT by the looks of it, and so this round's right back on.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go here but Rain, but except through the middle of the map. Woxic can really take his time clearing out the angles. Wakadia wins this round off his 2K from that push.
Man,
And
FaZe.
that's so great. That's so great from Eternal Fire though, because this time they go B this time, which I think FaZe are actually prepared for that late round adjustment with Brokey on the op. Magic getting his 2 kills though. 11 and 3 these entries.
Yeah. It's awesome that it's Madger and Wakadia again.
Rain has enough to win this clutch.
Surely.
He's got a molly and a kit.
Molly could block off the op from main, but he's got to find Wakadia. Oh, he does. Snaps down to him. And there goes out that Molotov, burning out what could have been the fountain hold. Woxic on the line, and Rain just barely into the vision. Frag grenade beyond him. No repeat from Woxic yet. Rain's waiting. Woxic is their closer, and Wakadia and Major are the 2 prongs to this assault at the moment.
Yeah, that's amazing individual plays here from Eternal Fire to make up for FaZe being a bit more ready for their split this time around. And the fact is, they're not one note. Like, they go B, but they also have Wakadia in this really hard-to-find position late into the round. It could have been cleared, but FaZe were more concerned about, you know, oh, is Major going to multi-frag? What's happening over there on the other side of the map?
You know, they're going to be nervous about middle since that was the original conditioning, but if suddenly we go into a 4-player B split, I think this is just a T-half that Eternal Fire, everything looks fresh. And so you can barely blame FaZe for constantly playing catch-up. Kerrigan activates right into the op scope. Woxic's patience, well worth it. Now they can continue to wait. We hit 45 seconds. 3 members of FaZe very much committed inside B at the moment. Bomb is here outside of Long. Xantares is going to get a double entry. That's his best round yet. Traded out by Madger. Everything crumbles in B. Eternal Fire, dare I say it, can do no wrong.
Yeah, they're absolutely crushing here. One time that Kerrigan decides to push baskets again, like, very few people can do it like Rops. And right now we've got even a even strength game plan between both sides and mid. They've been given love to everything. Brokey now in a 1-on-2 situation is thinking about it. Smoke in the hand.
It's winnable. Madger's down to 28 health. He hits the
Okay.
headshot to Woxic. Low HP for the IGL.
Again, smoke is the last option here if he needs to.
Madger. Oh, of course, he's also a closer. Well, just sprinkle a little more credit on it, would you?
Yeah. 15 and 4, Madger.
Sorry, one more time?
15 and motherfucking 4.
Up 9-1.
Yeah. I mean, FaZe playing this badly on Anubis shows they have problems.
Collateral,
They
dude.
will. Oh.
Joda's on the side. If you don't laugh, you're going to cry.
Ooh.
FaZe are getting schmucked.
They're getting mopped.
And Woxic's right there to hold the bridge as well. I mean,
That's a full buy.
is Neo able to just throw in the towel? Can we do that in Counter-Strike, or?
Yeah, there are definitely obvious problems for FaZe right now. But like on Inferno, they improved some things. But as Kerrigan mentioned, it is gonna take some time. But they've provably made adjustments that are working. But clearly it extends to Anubis as well.
5 up, 10-1. Everything but the pistol. You better hope to God that Frozen and Rain can do something, but with fire on Frozen's feet in a moment, that double dark entry that we've already seen Xantares piece together, 1 round to go. It's coming at it again. Waiting for the Rain Deeg swing. Both die empty-handed. And already, you found out that the A flank in Kerrigan again is going to find him nothing. 1 in 10 is the half for Kerrigan. Rops would never. Nalish gonna try valiantly to get that second round, to fight tooth and nail, as Brokey's put into another 1v4. This one doesn't even get close. And I'm not just talking about the 12th round, I'm talking about all 12 rounds. Dark play. Into the site they'll go. It's currently stacked. You know, FaZe locking in. And Woxic sending him packing, at least for the one. It's a good amount of kills coming out of FaZe. Just avoid that 13-round streak, and it looks oh so likely. Armored Kevlar 1v3. Armored Berettas. But a smoke in front of him. Every great comeback begins with the pistol. And Wicadia slides out. Anybody biting? Anybody budging? Now that they've got that gush in, they'll get him down. All right. They break that spell. An 11-round streak out of Eternal Fire comes to a close.
What would it be even funnier is if they only won pistols, Connor. Many X Factor moments. Slotted in incredibly well.
Jota hits the dink, but the fire a little too much, and the back plat player dies. So nice, clean, convincing entries come out from FaZe Clan.
That's really nice for the setup, actually.
Could just elicit an early save call by the looks of things.
No pre-flash on main. I think that's a really nice read on the way that was going to be held from Jota. And I think when he saw a shadow, he was super uncomfortable.
Nine maps played for FaZe in 2025. Only one of them has been less than 20 rounds. Feels like that's the standard we're at least shooting for. As FaZe finds success early on. At the very least in the second half. Woxic gonna make sure this comes with a price tag. Ooh, what a rain. Nice snap over to Xanteres. And the more rounds and more moments like that you give to these FaZe players to hit shots, having second thoughts, and honestly, it's a very tucked-in Frozen, so he won't be blind. He's just waiting for them to come full swinging to come and clear him.
Bomb's coming back this direction.
Flash goes out as the utility lands. Frozen along the wall is going to have a fight. Oh, he loses.
Ooh, he didn't peek.
Madger, that is now an extra gun offered over. Wicadia is going to send a flash out into A main. Rain, he's ahead of it. The track not perfect, but still picks up Woxic. And bricks to be held by a half-health Wicadia, who peeks out, catching timing on a leash.
Be careful on this plant
now. You think he'd dive this? You think he'd get that wild?
He did.
Absolutely does! Fast camera fight, another! And Madger clears the last! That's the round that gets 12!
Oh my god. It's not the most convincing B-side setup, but there are three here. The B main press up isn't there. Oh, Xanteres, first kill.
Frozen responds back. Jota from platform now falls onto Madger. Oh, his nade catches one, but he peeks into Frozen. It's all a distraction. Rain had to run back and grab bomb, and you know Wicadia,
he's
going to follow this. Of course he is, because that's the mood that Eternal Fire have set. That's the tempo they've played with. And it is the clutch that Frozen gets thrust into that seems all too unlikely. Currently pinched. It's a passive Woxic, letting them grab that bomb back. Little dark angle to be jiggled on. Wicadia sees that he is committed to this corner. How the hell is Frozen going to fight out of here with 14 health? He won't, because Eternal Fire make absolute mincemeat of FaZe Clan at the beginning of an incredibly important series. FaZe, who offer fights so far, 2025, always close, but not this time.
And does that with just a rifle. So, as we start off, T side also not seeing many problems for FaZe.
Oh,
never mind.
What did we just miss?
Oh my gosh, Xanteres, what a three-piece.
Was that 3 bullets?
I don't know. Man, they threw the far smoke just because they needed to. They're like, oh, if we get to that, then we're good. And Xanteres is there spotting front of Unbreakable.
Listen, dude, I said that, you know, they all have to kind of show us a better version of themselves.
Well,
we didn't really have to say Xanteres much at all on map
possible.
1. Elige and Frozen trying to join forces.
2v5.
Oh my god.
2v5.
Xanteres did what felt like enough, and now suddenly Wicadia 1v2.
Is this the new late round duo for FaZe Clan?
Both with 2 kills each. Gotta get that bomb back. Wicadia's gonna peek out, finds them in garage, or at least the one. Didn't actually see the second, now he has. And so they'll scoop bomb up. 20 seconds to spare here. Wicadia ready to let the Berettas rip. 2v5!
Extremely clean 2v5. Yeah, true.
How did 3 players just die? Oh, okay.
He just Alish stopped his jump, hit the ground, and Woxic tracked it down. I need to see that again.
Man,
Whoa.
It's not feeling real at the moment.
Whoa.
That one didn't connect. Kerrigan over towards ramp, trying to be traded out by Frozen. CTs peel away. 2 players get back. We saw them win the pistol on Anubis, and then an 11-round streak from Eternal Fire.
They're the most eco team at this event.
Dude. This one could still be pulled off. If you can win that 2v5 in the pistol, you can win this 2v5 right here.
True.
Brokey closes the door, looks to go join up with the Rain. Trying to play open ramp. 2 to the right side. Brokey's gonna have to do everything. Too much of an ask from a pistol round loss that seemed unlosable. We'll see what the plan is, whether Alish is trying to be fighting for the secret stairs. Obviously that path to garage also open. Xantares waits out in main. Perfectly positioned to counter Rain's attack, but as he runs through the site, he loses 40 health. Frozen hears that damage being done. Him versus Wicadia goes the way of Eternal Fire. 5v3 comfortably established. The only thing that FaZe have going for them is this Alish Heaven Rapid. Even that is being watched.
They have so many resources to watch this. Woxic and
missed.
Whoa.
Big
Pulls
crouch underneath. Alish to try to crack open the site. Okay, little weird on the ladder, and Jota's gonna win that duel. Sends a bullet up over the lip of the edge, and Brokey makes a sprint towards ramp, which is already being passively held. Jota keeping eyes near it, but not quite on it, which means the bomb is allowed to go downstairs, and Kerrigan catching a kill on Xantares is big. It puts him also down towards B, making a lot of sound in the process. That secret approach is one thing, but Jota still from ramp sees nothing. Kerrigan is trying to keep him alive in this. It's allowed Brokey to get off of sight. And if you put Brokey into a winnable round like this, it feels like he can always somehow come out with the clutch. It's a back turn from Wicadia. Easy pickup on that one.
No smoke.
Jota's gonna try to find that bomb. Oh, he's got the kit. Brokey comes running in, closing the door with the wall bang. It's good damage, and a jump one tap from Brokey. 1v2 made possible by the Kerrigan clawback out Squeaky.
Man, that was beautiful because Kerrigan got his kill upstairs and he took Vent, which is the fastest rotation down lower at the same time as Brokey slipped away. Jumping bullet tap in decon to win this round. This is a done position, right? Eternal Fire, when Xantares caught Rain trying to sneak into mini, they knew it was an upper split. They knew the exact play that was coming their way.
That'll be Jota's responsibility, and he is locked in with Xantares boosted.
Well, they walk back.
Frees up Jota to move if needed. If this A defense feels like it needs an additional layer, then it would be the Heaven rotate, but with Wicadia still outside of main, this is going to be on Madger. A lot of pressure here for a solo MP9. First player out for free. Bomb drop doubles over to Squeaky. Madger somehow getting a second, and that opens it up for the Heaven walkout. Frozen looking for contact, doesn't know, but Jota gets the player behind him. We go 2v1, and Frozen looking for the clutch. Spots Woxic up the ladder, reloads good, but the op shot's clean. 4-2, Eternal Fire hold that line.
Oh, and it's the guy who rotated down first who's keeping vision on Squeaky to close the round in the end. Concrete.
Gonna try and slide Alish through. Yeah.
Oh, they tried again. Dude. They knew he was there too.
Right, same position Xantares has already picked up kills from. Oh, Woxic taking damage. That nade, will it find him? Nah, easy. Throw your artillery, so be it. Woxic just draws the line outside. 2 kills to the Opper. The fact that they know he's there, the barrel gives Alish all the info. I mean just confirming what he already knew.
Rain killed him, or he got killed by Rain doing that play before, and then they just were like, okay, well, the tactic is everything. They know he's there, they blow it open, but Alish just can't get deep enough.
Frozen gets blown away by Jota. Sneaky little MP9 corner positioning.
This can't be no kills here for FaZe on this round.
And Eternal Fire have met their quota already.
Nice.
5 rounds versus FaZe in the last 2 head-to-heads on Nuke specifically.
Just in a new situation.
Big scalps. They've shown they can take down tactical teams. They've shown they can take down teams that feature star performers. But with Tech9s and a good amount of flashbangs, A-site's under question here in the 9th. Jota out from Heaven. Always good to save the day. Bomb hits the ground. Brokey swings out from Hunt. He's got these 2 players pinned where he wants them, but he just doesn't have the weapons really. And so Xantares comes out with the headshot to close it. 7-2, Eternal Fire.
Every part of the game plan, every idea totally crushed right now for FaZe.
Stay sharp. FaZe stay constant on this outer play. Back to Xanterez. That is his 5th successful opening kill. 5-0 in opening kills is Xanterez at the moment. Main is shut, whether FaZe want to accept it or not. B, though, has been open, but Wicadia, jumps the gun on the spray down. And so they're going to reclaim a frag back. FaZe Clan can indeed hit B with smoke out from the single door. Woxic's going to pop it, but he doesn't expose anybody just yet. And we get a second player. Xanterez down in through that vents, and he's ahead of the secret player at the moment. He is going to split the 2 waves of FaZe. And so by striking down Brokey, the site's been cleared, but the flank's right behind him. It's going to have to be Rain's first kill, and it is. All the while, Frozen's taking his time to get down from ramp.
They can actually get this bomb back and go upstairs, though. So I don't know. I guess Frozen can flank him, but
Woxie
okay.
didn't see that. This is big. This is a big one for Frozen.
No scope! Oh, he checks it. And to be fair, he checked it a little earlier too. But you can't help but feel bad for Frozen here. And now Rain, with his first kill of the map, has to now 1v3.
Cross-held, instant kill. Madger showing levels. This is no bomb plants in the last 5 rounds. Double op setup here for Madger and Woxic to finish off the half. Still just playing out on variations. Top silo held by Elige. Woxic sending bullets over. That'll get Elige to disengage. Rain down to secret stairs, or no. No, he's trying to path through garage, and he's trying to chase down that one confirmed opper.
Oh, they get away from him. That's so annoying for Rain, because now Woxic will just come back and watch outside, but Rain did see the side of him, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And Woxic didn't seem to notice.
No, definitely not. So if Woxic's not careful and gets caught out here, outside of the doorway.
God, it's a matter of timing.
But Rain's also hoping that Xanterez would back up. With a little bit of A pressure, I doubt Xanterez comes around to outer. Missed Molotov on that A play.
Problem is, FaZe are going to have to do something eventually. Woxic in such a good perch. You can go back, check outside once in a while, but
none of this utility is actually disrupting the A site defenders.
It's got to come down to Rain.
Top hut peek's good for Wicadia. Locks that one in as the smoke goes down squeaky. It is just another dose of desperation, but Rain, with maybe a path to excavate back site. He's going to fire towards hut soon, but if he doesn't clear back site, now he's got the double potential. Yes, Rain! Yes! Triple kill. That's the saving grace. Finally, a moment of X Factor that comes up to FaZe's favor. A rare occasion in this dominant half of CT play from Eternal Fire on Nuke. But as it is the final round of the half, it will be the retake attempt. Utility to flush Rain into the open. Joda trying to get off ladders, always going to be desperate. Rain on for the ace now. Single-handedly dismantling this A site from their own backline. And there's nothing Joda can do about it. 3 rifles trained in on him. This is FaZe to get a 3rd round. 3 rounds of a T side on their map pick. Eternal Fire's T half is going to have to be clean.
Oh, he got it!
Ace for Rain, 1 for the road. A reminder of what FaZe Clan can do when Eternal Fire aren't stomping on their throats.
Straight facts right now, man. They got smashed on Anubis. They're getting smashed on Nuke. And I don't think Eternal Fire are afraid of them coming back.
You know, it's a grace we give to the likes of FaZe Clan because historically they've pulled off comebacks as they have. If it was anybody else, I know I've already started the conversation about Eternal Fire taking that victory lap. 5 players up into the ramp, they'll go. Frozen finishing off what Brokey started. 2 clean headshots added to that.
This is why Frozen should take all of Rob's spots.
Tries to peel back, re-engages. Rain's here to help him, and so Pistol scooped up with the 4K from Frozen.
I just want to say, man, I think like when you see Rain and Pit on Inferno, Kerrigan playing Aeon Ancients.
Get everything back online. Wavy utility down into the A site. Kerrigan peppered by it, but it's really this hot emphasis to take over site. Frozen just gets blasted away. Kerrigan's SMG trying to reclaim some control, and it's good spam damage out from main. Flank activates around lobby. Woxic's actually drawn forward. Does he miss this timing on Brokey?
No?
Nah, Brokey still back.
No, I think Brokey stepped out and walked back. So maybe Brokey has a chance now to get this kill.
Woxic finds the contact. Brokey's still able to test Hut regardless. Xantares is going to get one from backside. Rain finds his headshot. Down to 2v2 with low health. Oh, and they clear him fully. Major backside was lights out on Anubis. In for the clutch. Oh, but he gets dropped by the SMG, and FaZe doing FaZe things best.
Okay, Brokey's hyped about that because he actually pulled a slick move. Love to see that energy out of Brokey. It's rare.
Very welcome sight. Saw it from the pistol. Rain, right back at it. Full buyout for Eternal Fire to try and test out her. You've met your maker. Rain gonna keep that pressure up as Elige will be dropped. It's still a comfortable looking 4v2.
Look at this. Rain has 12 kills, dude. He ended the half, round before last, 1 and 11, and then got an ace, and now already has 12 frags. Completely recovered this game.
Woxic dropped out of this. Major trying to creep around and ramp, but doesn't have bomb control. You have let FaZe get online. No close versus the clan is ever easy.
Not even like, he was 0 and 11. And I don't think it's coincidence where most of the CT structure is the same.
It's like the one CT side that looks the most like the Romps version of FaZe, but from acing at the end of the first half to trying to take this kill versus Xantares, it's Rain out of this one with nothing. Instant trade frag back from Kerrigan. We could talk about the recovery of Rain. I mean, Kerrigan's also on that journey. Not with an ace yet, but look at this. Major has slipped the net out Hut, finding a vacant upper bomb site.
Oh man, they just gotta go back lobby, yeah. Like they have a winning spot now. I mean, it's like, how are there 4 CTs? Not a single person upstairs.
Alicia's gonna come back from main. He's gonna get eyes into lobby.
Fast step. Major's surely gonna take this.
Major's still just sitting back sight. Kerrigan starts to flank back around. Major gets the duel, but Elige just straight up wins it. And all of that hinged on hanging on to the A site by the time the last 2 players get here. Mind you, it's still not incredibly well defended. One top Hut and the op on main, but Brokey's not missing now. Brokey's not missing, and neither are FaZe. 6 straight to tie at 9.
Ooh, Major, just a little lack of focus right there. That was a really, I want to say, winnable duel, like especially when Elige took a step.
Nobody home. That's where Kerrigan has been playing, but this time he's over towards a ramp. Elige gets pelted by the smoke canister, and
that's awkward.
Uh-oh, your A defense doesn't look as good because you don't have Kerrigan back sight. Oh, this time we've got Eternal Fire breaking through. Losing the lead lights a fire underneath them, and it is everybody collecting kills.
Ooh.
No Kerrigan back sight, an emphasis on Hut from Eternal Fire in a gun round where they just kind of run it out blind. And unfortunately for Elige, he had to go above and beyond. Instead, he gets nothing, and Eternal Fire have found the answer. Outer emphasis this time along with the wall of smoke. Xantares, oh, he finds Rain already. The tempo over the main climb, and with that wall of smokes, there is a cross possible. Xantares tries to keep the pressure up inside of A. Kadia looking for the vent. Oh, God. He just walks into the middle of the road.
Oh, he was tying his shoes.
Kerrigan given a gift of an equalizing kill, and then you take into consideration the damage that was also done on both the cross and the main player, and you've got Elige downstairs on B, kind of working on his own, calling for an assistance over from the ramp, and that assistance is now in position. That is the op of Brokey nearby. Elige is given time to climb up into the rafters, but Frozen walks into A unsuspectingly. It's a good cross hold from Kerrigan, his second of the round.
And
as he flashes out, Major is still stuck in there. Good support utility from backside, but Major never crossed.
And they don't have a smoke for Mini, so
still
it's going to be a dangerous cross at that.
When it eventually, inevitably comes.
2 coming out of the vent?
Joda gonna try to join him, but Kerrigan's still so nervous about the secret stairs. Look at Joda just take that chance. Tries to throw fire back. Kerrigan burned in. Now the Heaven Peak comes out with back turns to him. Nothing gained. It's Brokey again. Up close. The bomb planter denied. 25 on the clock and a flash in front of him. What are you gonna do here, Brokey? What do you want from this?
It's a hard op to approach. Look where the bomb drops.
Brokey just holding and flick to the Madger back! A single shot! All he needs, and Broky's gonna post it! Ferocious from the FaZe op! This angle's not bad, but yeah, if he tries to go one higher, would be exposed. He wants him to come at him. Joda.
Wait, is there anyone in heaven?
A path. Surely, yeah, should be frozen, but there's a player on the ladder and one outside the door. Elijah's dead. Madger's got the entry. Frozen trying to hang on to this side of it. It's got support from down beneath him. Brokey, Rain all this time has sat up in the rafters. Element of surprise from 3 frags. Madger clears out heaven for most of it. Brokey back to a consecutive clutch.
Wait,
4 seconds, peaks and dies. Eternal fire ties.
He canceled the plant. That was the only way. Brokey had a chance to be able to pull that off, but he wouldn't expect it. Not today, not in this moment.
Frag in front of him. Tough position here for Kerrigan. He's got another smoke down. Low HP Frozen. He's not going to get a long time on that spray unless the distraction comes out from hell simultaneous. Brokey will peel the player off. Elijah activates. This is looking good. FaZe Clan could rob it away.
Oh, it looks like they're going to, man. 25 seconds now.
Rain on the double doors is close enough to interrupt. That's going to go.
What? Just a couple of raindrops coming through control side. 257 shots and the round is wiped.
I'm not going to say that Wicadia had the best chance to recover that, but goddamn, you just rob any opportunity. Frozen, this is where it started well. His 4K in the pistol on ramp to be tested by 2 Tech 9s and rifles around it. And he will not be able to hold it entirely, but Elige is here to pick up that slack. Wide swing out from single door, and Elige, he's gonna just fall with that one.
He committed very wide right there. Now it's 3v3.
Definitely wanted more than that. We hear the rumblings of the rotation down through the vents, but both teams slow on this approach.
There's no big flank rotations coming in. Do they have the utility to get this plant down is the question. If they don't do it now, when will they be able to?
Smoke soon to fade, so you're going to have to plant using the cover of the site. Madger looks like this is going to be uncontested. It is all in from this side. No ramp in the retake element. FaZe Clan, your chance to close this map is closing in around you. 2v3 from Brokey and Rain. But with what Brokey's offered us so far, you still gotta believe. But this angle from Woxic, disgusting. Tries to take them out at the knees. No entry allowed, and overtime seems likely, but Brokey will fight as he always does. Another clutch on the line, and as he goes for bomb denied. Woo! Anything for the Spodek.
They were shrewd that round. And they moved with conviction.
It feels like Frozen, getting all that real estate 1 round ago, has kind of just bolstered his confidence to come at it again. Joda on the ladder just peeled off. There's a second player in that hut in Brokey, but again, do you want to tether with Frozen? What do? We saw that 4v5 Eternal Fire had to face last round. Now it's theirs to play. This advantage in their hands. But for how long?
Couple of Alicia's opening moves going sour.
Back garage player is going to hear all this. Kerrigan's going to have to go above and beyond or get the hell out of here. He changes into the other corner. Xantera's on the approach. Oh, he lets his guard down. Oh. Double kill from Kerrigan is great. It is still traded by Woxic, but Rain, obviously, on this back pedal. What?
He walked right into it. Woxic turns around. There's a chance that he could have done that, right? Surely.
Madger versus Frozen.
And now it's 2-on-1.
Brokey to another
the
clutch.
Initial kill and now has to close as well. Woxic awaiting him, and
Done.
the death comes through. Tied all the way to the very end.
3 clutches for Brokey throughout this map so far. Not this time. This continuous back and forth has been going on for 10 rounds or so now. Brokey on the ramp, easy first shot to topple Woxic. Now you are pinned in, nowhere to run, only to fight. And he's not going to be able to capitalize on the double.
That's how you approach that fight. You molly it, and then you take a headshot angle over top of something and just wait. That's impossible for Brokey to answer back.
And with no Brokey, you could be discussing no clutch. Eternal Fire making the most of the ramp control, looking to poise themselves for this B commitment. Alicia's worried about Secret.
Oh, but
are there no eyes outside?
FaZe are worried about the round coming back upstairs late. You know, no one's coming down here to help them just yet.
Leash is gonna have to spam smoke. It's not far off. Great damage. Great damage.
Wow.
Takes a bottle to the head, but so be it. Rain wastes no time coming down. Leash and Rain are stopping this in its tracks. A 4 versus 4 that looked comfortable.
They did this with absolutely no vision.
No chance to shoot back. Joda off the angle, also stopped. Major now has to get that bomb down with 40 seconds. 3 players surrounding him. Your time is limited. Wow. FaZe Clan to 14 first.
That's incredible from Alicia's POV. Just the timings on each spam. Nearly got one in the cross, got the third guy.
But he'll let them come to him if needed. Oh, that nade is huge.
Dude, this position is so good for Eternal Fire. They have
easy pickup.
The op downstairs. They had a crossfire between Mini and Big.
And Joda's frag grenade has already softened everybody up.
2
so
rotators for ramp.
It's getting stuffed quickly.
It has to be upstairs now, but like, how are they going to get away with this?
This has tied game written all over it again. But don't count out FaZe ever. Kerrigan trying to duel off versus Heaven with Kadia. Not going to waste the moment. Swings back out. And this is Eternal Fire tapping back into what got them here. Strong defensive round. All 5 players up. Not a single portion of that map looks shaky.
Versus those diagonal smokes, they made that map look like it had 6 players.
And every time they tried, he held them back. Rain and a leash. A powered up Rain, albeit, but still shadow advantage. Xantares, triple mow down.
Xantares!
Completely stuffed on the approach. Everybody dies with nothing. This round nearly as flat as the last as Xantares takes to 30. Ramp, the only thing that goes. Kerrigan can move forward on 20 health, but that bomb sits at the feet of Eternal Fire, who by all accounts have just secured a match point for the Spodek. Kerrigan and Frozen will try their damnedest because this one's never done. It's never finished with FaZe. Kerrigan spots one back red. You know that Eternal Fire just celebrated in the back of their minds with that triple mowdown. It should be all too easy, but you've let Frozen creep out this door. Major and Woxic missing shots, but Frozen's gonna get toppled. Kerrigan, a clutch demanded, 15 seconds, denied. And so that 15th, you see the stress, you see the relief.
And it's one that's earned. That same position coming up so big for Xantares throughout this game. On the best team that he's ever had.
Map, match, and playoffs point. And Woxic on the prowl. Missed chance to strike blood early. It will be FaZe to test Secret again. And Woxic off the railing! Drops a leash.
That's the risk that you want to take. Right here, round 30. Woxic believes in the shot.
These are the kinds of moves, the kinds of confidence that has built up over time from an Eternal Fire that has been playing close maps all year long so far.
They used 4 smokes to dissuade him from that opportunity. But he created one anyways. The lower walk, though, is a real threat. We got to watch for that ramp rotation because right now the T's can accelerate. No one's gone down the vent, and it's too late for the CT side. This is a real chance for FaZe to take this into another overtime. Oh, everything could come down to this kill.
Trade potential's high. Frozen not able to manage both. Bomb plant by Brokey. He's gonna put that fire in the back, so you know they had to have gone back through single. But there's also this kind of push up in front, and Kerrigan, he's not gonna let the retake go just yet. No cover can be offered yet from the Opera. Brokey waits and lands it, cause of course. And then with a flash into the site.
2-op retake.
Rain is trying to hide. And these double ops make it look awkward. There's a smoke, of course, for Woxic. And if anybody's going to hit these combat op shots, it could be Woxic. Brokey going to lose that line of vision. Flash in his eyes. Rain finds them turned. And now just able to get back into that cover. Brokey's coming at him. Missed no scope. And so be it. We go OT2.
Come on, man. Let's keep this party going. OT number 2. A 2-op retake in the end.
Team's not used to winning. With match points, just can't close it. Eternal Fire may be playing ever better than ever, but the test is on for Major. He's got a helping hand in Wicadia. Gun goes empty. Oh, the spray close!
Oh, he can do it!
Leading from the front with the triple. Looking like Xantares with the quad.
The Major, the Colonel, the Commander. You don't get the first kill. It's a struggle all the way to the very end.
It's a horrifying thought to roll that dice in double OT with elimination. Oh, Woxic slides off the railing. He kind of loses the chance at the first fight that he wanted.
Still safe to get downstairs at the very least.
Kerrigan slips down the vents.
Yeah, not down the vent.
Woxic missed shot, no support at the moment.
The op is going to peek. Which side? Are they going to trust that flash?
Smoke now in front of them. I mean, that smoke in front of them. They turn back. Joda doesn't get one. Xantares trades him. And Woxic just has to keep holding that one side. And it's also bought just enough time for Wakadia to come join them. There are now two CTs breathing down their necks. Woxic gets blown out from his roost in the back of that site. And they still don't really know where Kerrigan's got off to. Easy pickup for Frozen. Wakadia, where are you going? And Frozen could just play along this wall. So be it. Kerrigan's going to find his.
Finally.
And it's a great squeeze from FaZe Clan. Just when it looked like they were going to get stuck between an op and two rifles, FaZe flood forward.
There's no moment where the communication is more difficult than that for FaZe. They have to decide if they're going to go back and fight the ramp or if they're going to go forward into the op.
Don't want to be that guy, but rush ramp could as well be a good thing, but maybe use something from the
Neo.
Could be a good thing.
Could be a good thing. That 16th round on the board looks real good.
How can you speak that calmly right now?
Completely smoking off that op, but look at this close play. Nah, Rain lets his guard down.
Careful, man. Xantares. Ooh.
We haven't really seen him play that far out of main, so to be honest, I kind of feel for Rain himself.
Yeah, but that's what you want to do. Round 33, you want to try to bring out new things. Xantares going out of his comfort zone.
Back to ramp, though.
Double ramp setup.
Nice shot out of Elige, but there's Joda still in position, struggling for most of this game. Xantares lines him up, and that's an edge Eternal Fire.
That's 2 rounds here on CT side. Oh no, inside Squeaky right now to Molly opposite vent.
Oh, you're right. It's going to come down in the wrong spots. Ah, Brokey again on the same line.
And Elige can just stand here.
Yep, he's fine to hold it. Brokey's going to get a second somehow. That Opera's still in the bomb site. Brokey with a third. Kerrigan swings. And the IGL locks in the line.
God damn. And Brokey's rotation's not towards ramp now, so he can't support Rain as easily.
I mean, we saw them just commit to that A site.
How's Frozen going to peel away?
Oh, that is as clean as you could ask for from Rain.
To Xantares. Top fragger down, and he jumps up to Xantares' spot.
Frozen still over towards the ramp, is yet to come down just in case.
How can he leave?
He can't.
They can come. They can still enter ramp from Turnpike. So Rain needed to hit that shot, and he did.
Feels like he might still have to do even more. Major, meanwhile, still just kind of slow playing upstairs. Rain, it's only that one. It's clean as can be, but activation from Major out from lobby. It's an 18th round on the line. Now man advantage. Alicia's going to find Major. That's big. That's big to keep Vent now open for the defense. And Joda tries to push off site. Costly move.
Wacadia's low.
Retake inbound. Woxic double flashes. Wakadia off angle, empty-handed. And FaZe Clan emphasize ramp. 3 players on this retake. Woxic peels the first one off for free.
That was clean.
Thinking about the vent, but there's nobody there. Brokey's on the line. A missed shot, finally. And then hands busy on bomb.
He can close the door.
Closes the doors up in front, and now it's the rush. Brokey's gonna hit that. What? Are you kidding?
Are you serious?
On the bomb with time, another one from Brokey.
You're serious?
FaZe map point. Now here's the thing, back in the first overtime, Eternal Fire had their chance, and I tried to highlight that when it comes to FaZe, they don't get closed on. Xantares spinning around.
How'd they both get in there?
Supported by Joda, double back out of Frozen.
Both chopped down.
That is massive moment here from Frozen. Otherwise, 3v5. Elige walks in.
He thought he was doing something tricky, but now he's just opened the round back up for Eternal Fire. They'll turn towards ramp. There's no one here to stop him. And Frozen has a small moment where, they're trying to get him to drop vents.
Yeah, but does Brokey buy it? Because they're coming right back at this op, and it's both FaZe members on the door. Both of them here.
Oh, but they get the kill. Brokey.
Another. A 6th clutch demanded of him. The pistol runs away, but Woxic in the corner. That element of surprise. I hope you bought tickets to this trilogy. Because your movie's not done yet.
He just came in main.
They have to be wary of the fact that FaZe have really caught on. First layer exec upstairs. Outside cross smokes. Back to upstairs. Brokey was staring at them inside of the hut. This time it is to the ramp. This time they will go.
Brokey plays in front of the box.
He's staying committed.
His rotation's burnt, but he'll
That
just
was
still
worth.
trudge through it.
That was absolutely worth it. 50 damage, you get a kill, you get away, and you smoked him out of following you.
If the intention was to end B, there is already a ton of defense down there. But as the fire burns out on Hell, you know there are options.
Yeah, and you know that Brokey's not up in heaven.
Rain playing main.
Is Joda going to make the play?
Who is keeping eyes on Heaven?
Right now, they're playing full
is?
passive here. Wait,
Nobody.
This is a huge gap. Alish from Top of Hut has to know this.
He just turned, but he's also responsible for holding back on Hut. It all boils down to the timing and the shot, and Joda doesn't waste a second. Now the main player can turn, but Joda's going to take him down too. A gap in the defense in round 37.
Man, but this gap was so apparent. They had Brokey get that kill, fall off. I mean, anybody could have walked around at Heaven by that point.
How could FaZe have prevented that?
They needed to be watching it from the top of Hut, and then you have the player on the site play from the back of the site, spotting Hut, right? Then the player from the back of the site isn't exposed to Heaven. Alicia's watching Heaven, but they got too calcified in their positions. They played patrolling between those two spots, but they didn't cover their one massive gap, the one that both teams knew about. And Jota, you could even see it. He was worried about taking that first peek. But he didn't overplay the situation at all. Took the kill when he saw it. Yeah, so really salient point.
Huge round to win early. In a map that may never end. Oh, great. Oh,
wow.
Frozen lines up those headshots. That was like collateral headshots. Oh, man.
And they eat a flash dropping in a mini. This round's a complete disaster for Eternal Fire.
Dude, evaporated. They tried to cross out her some cheesy taps of the A1S, and Eternal Fire go up in smoke.
That's why you got to put pressure on the cross. But it was while they were trying to boost right in between those two smokes, right? Oh.
No chance. Madger tries to throw a bit of a Hail Mary here, getting crazy down towards lower. 30-second 1v5. I don't think so.
So, FaZe avoid losing this round.
Whoa.
But still with one more to go on the T side for Eternal Fire. They can look past that. We got some nades getting set up as Xantares patrols all of the usual locations, but with the doors closed, window should be unbroken, right? Inside of control.
Should be. Yeah, he's gonna have to pop it, but
Oh,
then
he
he's gonna
does no rains here. He's just dead.
They tried to cover the sound. Oh, Frozen activates. They tried to cover the sound. He didn't hear it. Look, he's on his screen. He's on his screen.
He's on your screen.
They covered it with audio. Does that end up unraveling ramp? It won't even. Yes, it will. It will matter. Xantares able to slip up, and then he catches the next one in transition.
They timed it perfectly.
They cover the audio, but they don't know about rain.
He was here the entire time.
The stoic Norwegian sits in the darkness of the B site and awaits the hope of Eternal Fire. They're gonna go for that bomb plant. Rain's gonna catch him off. Xantares trades. Oh my God, what more can he do? 3 kills already. Low health, 15 on the clock, and Kerrigan softened by the nade. Another blown away for 20.
No! They broke the glass upstairs at the same time as control side.
They blew up something. Back to the CT side here for Eternal Fire. Oh, and it's an opening kill for Elige. Now, Elige's success has come far and few between. First blood looks real good. A second, even better.
There's the impact that you want to see.
Then Wicadia tries to get in. You've got that close main threat making sound. Wicadia's pinned behind the vent, but Madger's looking to get his done. He's challenging in through Hut, but I guess he didn't hear him.
Yeah,
Wicadia lets his guard down. Brokey turns in. That's the bomb. Dropped at the feet of Madger. He'll put the smoke out, and Joda's going to try to come and hold the A site, but Rain's behind him. There are layers.
Yeah, there are layers. But up in heaven, there's nothing to actually make Joda make noise. Now,
he turns.
Wait, he spotted that. Joda gets the kill. Madger's going to get another one too. Oh my God, the flank gets caught. Somehow they turn around.
Kerrigan,
now they have time to go back and get this.
Leading the charge, trying to get this one, but where? Do you go ramp? Do you hit lobby?
And Joda, he has made out like a bandit here. This kill in heaven, and now he's flanking lobby.
This round is featuring big moments from the two underperforming players of Elige and Joda.
He can walk into Hut. I don't know how they're going to figure this timing out. And if he goes squeaky side, because they are still quiet, he doesn't even know that the bomb has crossed yet.
But if they try to plant...
Now they're going to make noise.
Yeah, the jig is up. Low health Elige. Hands busy with the bomb. Both players stuck out there. And his approach gets denied by Kerrigan. Whoa! All that movement. All those flanks.
And like last time, not putting pressure on the cross, just waiting for his chance to catch
Walks
the
done
lurks.
well from here. He's done really well from this angle. But they lose Xanteres.
Xanteres dies for the first time.
Frozen gets his. More damage even onto Wicadia.
What?
Frozen in with a double kill. And that is a wide open A site. They know it. Walks it up from the vent. Clips Kerrigan in the backdrop. Oh, the no scope through vent. But it's all for naught because your A defense faltered with nothing.
And they know that Joda's coming in from the ramp. 1v3 should be impossible here as FaZe figure out 2 win conditions. Take out Xanteres. Win inside of Mini.
Joda dead with nothing, and that is FaZe Clan 21.
Don't give Elige a whole game to get warmed up. Here we are in triple overtime.
This is a dangerous game for Xanteres to be playing, but Wicadia's over there towards main to help, and you've got Woxic with eyes above.
This is how we saw over top of the cross smokes last time. This time they might be crossing without them.
Oh, Xanteres dodging the threat of the red peak. Rain gets clipped on the cross, and it's a 3v5 from FaZe demanded. Everybody's dead.
Let's go again.
Frozen out from Squeaky had all of that impact.
Again.
I have lost track of overtimes.
Let's go again.
I thought he had signed up for a death sentence, trying to play around that smoke. OT4 begins. Fast one from Woxic, right into the action. Sits down Frozen, a flying Kerrigan. He gets his counterpart down. Joda loses the fight over towards that ramp.
That's a big
We've
find
still got
for Lurk.
Xanteres, so at least a trade frag found.
3v3, but look how who's faster lower.
Yeah, they're gonna hit this quick. Smokes down around the site. What is that? Okay, off angle plant for Elige. A little bit weird, bro.
They don't plant right away.
Woxic's gonna swing the door!
What a shot!
Just clipped
What a
him!
shot!
And then he goes right back as Elige is on the line, but just gets away with it. We've got pressure from the double door. We've also got the flank inbound. Then Wicadia strikes with an element of surprise, and Elige is on 8 as he finds him. Tracks him through that smoke,
Back
and
to the
hangs
joint.
on to the side of the ramp room. You've got Brokey unknown to the CTs. And that element of unknowingness could cost Eternal Fire the first in OT4. A great double back, and Brokey denied by the best, terminating the hopes of FaZe at the start of this OT.
He went back to check.
Yes, he did.
Just in case he missed that minute timing. And his willingness to float and not play one-dimensional inside of Mini to keep it dynamic, even in the thick of it, has been everything. Joda, what a clean peek.
At 19 and 30, they
me
send
time.
Joda in for that entry. He delivers.
nice
you
flash.
know Xanteres will. Turns that one back quick. And we haven't seen a sweep yet in any of these overtimes.
Feeding the beast.
Leaning back inside of Garage, Kerrigan and Brokey to the 2 versus 5, trying to find open roads, but there are closures every direction. Dead ends for FaZe Clan as they try their way through round 44. Nothing! 23 to 21, Eternal Fire on the brink of the first sweep of an overtime half.
Absolutely shut down.
Lots of bodies on this site, and doesn't this look like Brokey? Woxic puts that up on Hunt. Not gonna miss the first chance. Fast swing out from Frozen denied. And this one just gets shut down upon. A late re-entry attempt out from Kerrigan. You can take that kill and leave.
Yeah, you take a breath in this spot. If you're wait, where's the bomb? Don't tell me the bomb's upstairs.
No, it fell. Did it fall outside the door?
Oh, it might be facing
He scooped
that
it up.
T.
He scooped it up. He got it. It was just
okay,
there in the
okay.
corner.
All right. Okay. This at least keeps a chance now for FaZe in a late round situation.
CT's getting active.
I've seen so many good rounds from Jota in this spot, but
Right?
by that same token, he always plays this spot.
Does Brokey predict it? Looks likely. Brokey on the clear.
There it
yes,
is.
sir. Reads him and opens the round. But wasting no time lower is Xanteres. In through the window.
No!
Double. 3. Map. Match. Playoffs points.
When will Xanteres slow down?
Kerrigan, do you get active or is the risk not worth it? Major not too far away and knocking on this B-bomb site with no defenders in position. Major's gonna die first. Opens the possibility of a rotate. What is Frozen gonna do? Does he test it? No cover! Eternal Fire offering an opening back as Elise just runs down through those double doors. FaZe Clan will fight, and Eternal Fire will fail in their first of 3.
Okay, it's the molly that lands. It lands too shallow. They can open the door safely. They don't even have to peek into it.
That's when he was able to climb out through that window. When tragedy struck in round 39.
There's going to be a most impactful pair from FaZe. It's Brokey. I don't care what the numbers say. The clutches have been everything, but no, he misses again. Back-to-back rounds.
Not worth it. Not what they need in this instance.
And they have the lurk already as well.
Frozen door open. Choda doubles down.
Oh, the lights are turning dim here for FaZe.
Eternal Fire will have 3 kills between them and the Spodek. As Xantares creeps behind enemy lines, those double doors primed for the taking, but Rain will not go down without a fight because FaZe never do. Woxic turns his attention over to the ramp. He misses his shot, and now you know damn well this retake is on. We've got 2 kits between Rain and Elige. Wicadia hangs on from the backside. Another trade from the double doors. It's all on the new piece, and he falters too.